Hello, South Dakota. I'm Jason Rounsberg, your Attorney General. Welcome back to 5 on Friday with the Attorney General. This week we thought we'd address some of the questions that we received on and off air on a recent appearance of South Dakota Focus. We had a question regarding online sales of cigars. The shipment or transportation of cigarettes or other tobacco products to consumers in South Dakota is illegal under South Dakota law. It's SDCL 1050-99. Essentially, if you cannot do the same transaction you did in a store, it is illegal. You have to be able to pay the same amount of tax. Our second question received was also about tobacco. How much does the state of South Dakota receive from the tobacco settlement? Okay, about 20 years ago, the state entered into an agreement with the big tobacco companies. The tobacco companies pay approximately $6 billion a year to all the states. South Dakota's share is based on population and sales, so we receive about $25 million a year. A third question came regarding the relationship between the Attorney General's office and the state's attorneys. Well, we were both independently elected. Myself statewide, state's attorneys at the county level. There was a lot of questions about, can't you tell the state's attorney to prosecute this case or not prosecute this case, dismiss the charges, or turn it into an open meetings commission? No. Quite frankly, the answer straight up is no. We work in consultation with each other. If they need assistance, either legal assistance from my office, or if they need investigative help, we can provide assistance from DCI. But they are independently elected. They make their own decisions, and that's why we elect them at the county level. Our fourth question is actually near and dear to my heart. People ask, how can we help you make changes and reforms to SB 70? If you remember, SB 70 was the Public Safety Improvement Act. It was designed to keep our prisons from being overcrowded. Well, sadly, it hasn't worked. Our prisons are crowded. I think that one solution is to repeal presumptive probation. That's what law enforcement's told me. It doesn't work. The users no longer give information to law enforcement. Also, we didn't fund SB 70 properly with the rehabilitative services. As you heard through the campaign, I talked a lot about making a meth treatment facility. And how can we get these users off of this drug, especially methamphetamines? It takes a year. It's expensive, but it's worth it in the long run. So how can you help? You can talk to your legislators, talk to the governor, talk to your local sheriff, your local police officers. Ask them for their input. What are their solutions? A lot of the cost has been moved from the state down to the county. And when the county has to pay, that means you have to pay. Property taxes are going to go up. We had to build new jails in Faulkton, and we also had a major expansion in Sioux Falls. We're looking at jails in Brookings, Lincoln, Lake County has voted on it, Walworth County. There are a number of places across our state where the costs are going up. Talk to your sheriffs, talk to your local officials, ask them for their input. Talk to your county commissioners as well, and have them talk to their legislators. And I think together we can find a solution to keep South Dakota safe. Well, thank you for tuning in again for 5 on Friday. I hope you found this segment informative. Now, we answered some of your questions here online, and obviously we didn't have time to answer them all that were sent in, but we will try to reach out to you privately and answer those questions as well. So tune in next week. We'll have another interesting topic of 5 on Friday, but thank you for your support and attention. I'm Jason Rounsberg, your Attorney General. May God continue to bless you, and may God continue to bless South Dakota.